Howdy, Cowboys Nation. Buckle up for another riveting ride through the latest news from America's team. This isn't just a roundup, it's a deep dive into the intricacies shaping the Dallas Cowboys narrative. Before we plunge into the details, ensure you've subscribed. Your subscription is the fuel that propels us toward our goal of 4,000 subscribers. Now, let's unravel the saga that's been unfolding in the Cowboys universe.
The Dallas Cowboys recently found themselves on the precipice of victory against the Philadelphia Eagles, only to be thwarted in a heartbreaking 28-23 loss. Quarterback Dak Prescott, in his post-game musings, encapsulated the collective sentiment felt by the team and its fans. Two offensive plays falling agonizingly short of the goal line became the deciding factor, dropping the Cowboys to a 5-3 record. Winning on the road in Philly is a formidable challenge, and losing in such a close contest is never easy. Prescott's words echoed the shared disappointment: "If this game was a test, we didn't pass, and that sucks." Yet, amidst the sting of defeat, Prescott remains resolute, expressing belief in the team's continual improvement.
Surprise on the horizon, Martavis Bryant's resurgence. In a surprising turn of events, the Cowboys are making waves by hosting wide receiver Martavis Bryant for a workout. Bryant, absent from NFL action since 2018 due to suspension, is now seeking a comeback. The intrigue lies not just in his return but in the fact that multiple NFL teams are reportedly eyeing him. The 31-year-old, once a standout with the Pittsburgh Steelers, might add a new dimension to the Cowboys' receiving corps. His workout is a spectacle worth watching, as it could reshape the dynamics of the team's offensive arsenal.
Running back conundrum, D'Onta Foreman's potential signing. As the Cowboys navigate the intricate landscape of free agency, the question of who will fill the shoes of running back Tony Pollard looms large. Bleacher Report's NFL staff suggests that D'Onta Foreman, currently with the Chicago Bears, could be a potent addition. With power running as his forte, Foreman might be the missing piece in the Cowboys' arsenal, especially in red zone and short yardage situations. The potential of acquiring Foreman at a reasonable cost adds an interesting layer to the Cowboys' offseason strategy.
Tony Pollard's contract dilemma, a crossroads for Dallas. The productive performances of Tony Pollard this season have elevated him to a key player status. However, as his contract nears its end, the Cowboys face a pivotal decision. Do they commit to a substantial deal, making Pollard one of the higher-paid backs in the league, or do they explore more cost-effective options? The uncertainty surrounding Pollard's future opens the door for strategic moves in the upcoming offseason. Red zone woes, seeking solutions. The Cowboys find themselves grappling with red zone inefficiencies, ranking 29th in red zone touchdown percentage and 31st in goal-to-go conversion rate. Enter D'Onta Foreman, a power back with a knack for converting in precisely these situations. The potential addition of Foreman could be the strategic move the Cowboys need to bolster their red zone effectiveness and elevate their offensive prowess. Journeys of key players, Michael Gallup's uncertain future. A recent move by the Dallas Cowboys, signing Martavis Bryant to the practice squad, raises questions about the future of starting wide receiver Michael Gallup. Bryant, though not guaranteed a starting role, adds an interesting dynamic to the receiving corps. Bleacher Report's Jordan Schultz suggests that Gallup might be the odd man out, signaling a potential shift in the team's offensive strategy. As the Cowboys explore new options, the dynamics of the wide receiver group could undergo significant changes. Contract conundrum, Jordan Lewis' future in the balance. Amidst the ebb and flow of the season, the Cowboys face contract-related challenges, and cornerback Jordan Lewis is at the center of this conundrum. Lewis, a key figure in the Cowboys' defense, is in the final year of his contract. With looming decisions on key players, the Cowboys need to carefully navigate the delicate balance between retaining talent and managing cap space.
Jordan Kearse, an impending departure? The trade deadline has come and gone, leaving certain decisions in its wake. One notable contemplation is the potential departure of starting safety Jordan Kearse. Despite the Cowboys opting not to make any moves, speculation remains about Kearse's future with the team. Alex Ballantini of Bleacher Report suggests that Kearse might be a strong candidate to leave in free agency, opening discussions about the team's strategic choices. Defensive dilemma: Tyler Nubin's rise to prominence. The Cowboys could be looking to fill a key defensive position, with starting strong safety Jordan Kearse's future uncertain. One prospect making waves is University of Minnesota's Tyler Nubin. Standing at 6 feet 2 inches and weighing 210 pounds, Nubin is touted as the highest-rated player at the position. CBS Sports' Chris Traso projects Nubin as the potential 18th overall pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. As the Cowboys consider the defensive landscape, Nubin emerges as a promising contender.
Evaluating defensive moves, the Cowboys' decision-making. The Cowboys' decision not to trade Kearse at the deadline sparks debate. Ballantini argues that the Cowboys had a chance to trade from a position of strength, either addressing a need or acquiring additional draft picks. With Kearse set to become a free agent in 2024, the Cowboys face the challenge of weighing the potential returns against the value of retaining a skilled player.
Defensive performance analysis: Jordan Kearse's season. A closer look at Jordan Kearse's performance in the current season reveals a decline in his PFF grade. In the final season of a 2-year, $10 million contract, Kearse's PFF grade has slipped to 51.9 out of 100, a considerable drop from his 70.2 grade in 2022. With diminished trade value and declining performance, the Cowboys must make strategic decisions about Kearse's future role in the defense. Martavis Bryant's arrival: implications for the receiving corps. The Cowboys' addition of Martavis Bryant to the roster adds a layer of complexity to the team's receiving dynamics. While Bryant's potential impact remains uncertain, the move implies a reevaluation of the current receiving lineup. Jordan Schultz's latest update suggests that Michael Gallup might be at risk of losing his role, emphasizing the shifting dynamics within the wide receiver group.
Offensive dynamics: Gallup versus Cooks. The arrival of Martavis Bryant amplifies the conversation around the dynamics between Michael Gallup and Brandon Cooks. Coach Mike McCarthy sought additional receiving power during the offseason with the inclusion of Cooks. However, the expected outcomes haven't materialized as anticipated. Pro Football Reference statistics reveal Gallup's 22 receptions for 243 yards, contrasting with Cook's 17 receptions for 165 yards. As the Cowboys evaluate offensive strategies, Gallup's role comes under scrutiny.
Offensive strategy: the need for diversity. Coach Mike McCarthy's addition of Martavis Bryant to the roster signals a potential re-evaluation of the Cowboys' offensive strategy. While Gallup and Cooks offer certain strengths, Bryant's inclusion could introduce a new dimension, providing diversity and unpredictability. The coaching staff's decision to explore new options indicates a commitment to refining and optimizing the offensive game plan. Cowboys trade deadline: a reflection on choices. The trade deadline passed without significant moves from the Cowboys, prompting reflection on the decisions made. Bleacher Report's Alex Ballantini suggests that the Cowboys could regret not capitalizing on potential trades, especially in light of Kearse's impending free agency. The choices made during the trade deadline will reverberate through the remainder of the season and into the offseason. Defensive replacements: the quest for stability. As the Cowboys navigate potential defensive changes, the focus shifts to identifying replacements for key positions. Tyler Nubin emerges as a standout prospect, with attributes that align with the Cowboys' defensive needs. Corey Giddings' scouting report describes Nubin as a big, physical safety with a penchant for making quick run reads. The strategic pursuit of defensive stability becomes a central theme in the Cowboys' overarching game plan.
Defensive draft projections, Nubin's potential. Mock drafts project Tyler Nubin as a significant prospect, with potential selections ranging from the middle of the first round to the second round. Chris Traso envisions Nubin as the 18th overall pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, highlighting the consensus regarding Nubin's value. With the Cowboys holding a 5-3 record and poised for a playoff run, their potential draft position becomes a critical factor in securing defensive talent. Offensive evaluation, the Gallup-Cooks dilemma. Coach Mike McCarthy's addition of Martavis Bryant to the roster raises questions about the roles of Michael Gallup and Brandon Cooks. Pro Football Reference statistics shed light on their respective contributions, with Gallup leading in both receptions and yards. The comparative analysis underscores the need for a diversified offensive strategy, with Gallup's potential jeopardy adding an element of uncertainty to the Cowboys' offensive playbook. Martavis Bryant, a potential game-changer. The Cowboys' decision to sign Martavis Bryant, despite his absence from the NFL since 2018, signals a belief in his potential impact. Bryant's intriguing choice as a complementary receiver adds depth to the receiving core. Jordan Schultz's update suggests that Bryant's inclusion might influence the status of Michael Gallup, indicating the coaching staff's eagerness to explore new dimensions in the team's offensive game plan.
Contract dilemma, Tony Pollard's future. As the Cowboys grapple with potential offensive changes, the question of Tony Pollard's future becomes a focal point. Pollard's impressive performances elevate him to a key player status, but the looming decision on his contract poses challenges. With Pollard seeking a substantial deal, the Cowboys face the dilemma of balancing financial considerations with the need for offensive stability. The strategic decisions made in the upcoming offseason will significantly shape the Cowboys' offensive landscape.
In this extensive exploration of the Dallas Cowboys' current narrative, we've traversed the highs and lows, strategic decisions, and potential game-changers. The Cowboys stand at a crossroads, facing pivotal choices that will reverberate through the remainder of the season and into the offseason. As we navigate the tides of change, stay tuned, subscribe, and join us on this roller coaster ride with America's team.